Hello, R1. We have our asynchronous learning day. And as I told you last week, you're going to have options. So if we look at our assignment, Monday asynchronous learning, it's just going to ask you to choose one of these options. You can complete a perspective drawing, and this can be one that you have already started and you didn't get time to finish, for those of you who got into the perspective drawing, or it could be a new one. It could be 1 point or 2 point. You can shade it in, add color, or just do the drawing. That's up to you. If you wanted to, you can complete a new abstraction if you thought abstraction was interesting and you wanted to play around with it a little more. Feel free to do that. If you want to practice your drawing skills and get better, a great way to do that is observational drawing. So just draw one object as accurately as you can. The final choice would be to watch 3 videos and answer some questions. The videos are only 6 to 12 minutes, so they shouldn't take you too terribly long, and they're, I think they're pretty interesting. You get to hear artists speaking in their own words, and that's what I want you to pay attention to. Listen to how they got their started, or what their starts, or what inspires them, and listen to their own words. That's what I want you to focus on. So tell me what videos you chose. Give me an example of how one of the artists, if you want to do more than one, got their inspiration, or gets their inspiration, continues to. Which artist did you find the most interesting and why? And then what is one thing you heard one of the artists say that seems important to you, right? Why did that idea stand out? You can choose from Helen Frankenthaler. We've looked at her work. Shepard Fairey is a street artist who's kind of made it big now. Chuck Close has had an interesting life. He was born with learning disabilities. He had an event in his life later that left him in a wheelchair, but he still continues to do art. Hoon-Mi Lee is a Korean artist, very abstract, who is inspired by calligraphy. Kehinde Wiley, he painted Barack Obama's presidential portrait. Elizabeth Peyton, another portrait artist. She has a really expressive style, does some pretty cool work. Amy Sherald, she painted Michelle Obama's portrait. And then there's Janet Eichmann, the sculptor, and she just kind of has an interesting story how she developed these massive sculptures, almost kind of randomly. Well, not random, well, kind of. She was trying to do something else, and kind of out of desperation, she fell upon that. So those are your choices. So do whichever one you choose, and then submit it to that assignment today. This would also be a great chance for you to catch up on any missing work, right? So when we come back, not only are we rested and feeling good, but we're caught up and ready to finish the quarter strong. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or message me through Google Classroom. I'll be in parent conferences all day, but there's breaks. I have breaks in there, so I don't mind helping you out whatsoever. So I hope you find a task that you enjoy, you have fun with it, and learn something at the same time. Have a great Thanksgiving break, and I will see you guys next week.